women tell me they've been followed. They go into a store, which is great, but instead of asking for help, you stand there for 10 minutes looking out the window. Oh good, I don't see him anymore. He must be gone. You walk out and being followed again. And most women said, you know what, I was just too embarrassed to ask for help, so ask for help. Or years ago on this one talk show, they had this one expert who said if you're being followed, you should go running inside the closest house. Well, do most people lock their doors? I wouldn't go running to a house, I'm in trouble, help me, I require assistance. Okay? Going up to a house and asking for help is a good idea. But try to choose a home where there's somebody at home and it's a safe house to go up to. And even then, there's no guarantees anybody will help you, or a house is a safe one. And I might not go in, it depends on the circumstances. They're better to give you a phone out on the porch. But let's say you're in a neighborhood you don't know anybody, so you can't go to your friend's house. What are some indications the house might be a good one to go up to?
Lots of people around the house or in the yard.
Yeah, see people in people in the yard or whatever. Sure, what else?
One of those houses with the signs that say like community watch or whatever.
Community watch, block parent sign. There's not as many of the block parent ones anymore. Sure. What do you want to see in the driveway? Cars, nighttime. Lights on. Screen doors shut, inside doors open. Maybe you hear people. What might indicate there's a family there? Kids. If you don't see kids, you see kids' toys. Only time that might be a problem if there are no kids around but the grown-ups are playing with the toys. Want to play with the building blocks? You're like, let's swing. Woo! I'll go swing somewhere else, thanks. Okay. The most popular one women have told me is where you just see a house, you get a really good gut feeling. It's well kept, neat, flowers, just gives you a warm, happy, friendly feeling. I was at a school before Christmas, this one girl, she goes, I would go to a house that smelled like cookies. You're going to run through the neighborhood? No muffins, I need cookies. Okay. Another girl, she goes, I would go to a house that gave me a loving feeling. What does a house like that look like? Imagine that you're running along really scared and instantly you're like, the happy house. You're not getting that good a gut feeling. Let's all go to the happy house. Something else going on there. What are they selling at the happy house? Not cookies. Okay. How many of you would not go into your own house if you're being followed because you would not want them to know where you live? Completely understand that, but it depends on the circumstances. If you could go into your house, lock the door, get on a phone and call for help, that might be better than going to your friends. Because if your friend is 5-10 minutes away and you do that, you might actually be giving the attacker 10 more minutes to attack you. I admit you're best to go to one of your friends' homes so they think you live there and they can bug them. Sucks to be your friend, you got to protect yourself. So you're laughing, I'm not laughing. No, I'm kidding. Okay. No, go to somebody's home you don't like. No, don't do that, they don't like you. You're pounding your door, help me, they're like, no! You would not be my friend yesterday, we'll take your beating today, I will watch and cheer! Okay. Now, you always want to try to go where there's other people if you can. Have you ever heard of doing this? If you're in a neighborhood you don't know anybody, take your keys out, walk up a driveway, acting as if you live there, they'll leave you alone. Maybe. True story. Woman's being followed. She goes, I took my keys out, walked up a driveway. She goes, I was pretending to go in. She goes, I could tell the guy was still standing at the end of the driveway. She goes, I had to. She goes, I looked over my shoulder. She goes, honest to God, the guy looked back at her and he goes, I didn't think you lived there. She starts ringing the bell like, ah! Luckily, somebody's home, guy takes off, but imagine if nobody had been home. Another woman late one night thought she being followed. Same thing. She goes, I took my keys out, walked up a driveway late at night. She goes, but I chose a house late at night with no lights on. She goes, guess who owned the house? The guy behind her. She's like, ah! She goes, and I started running. She goes, when I got to a safe distance, she goes, I looked back. She goes, guy looked at me really weird. Then he went in his house. That's where he lived. He wasn't following her.